Made up. We got some Drake news.
That's my boy Drake.
We got some Drake news, right? So UMG reportedly offers Drake a settlement of $250 million to settle the lawsuit.
You think he gonna take it?
Who looked down?
No.
Now?
I think he wants more. I think
he's
it should
gonna
be
get
more.
more, too.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's gonna get more.
You
I
don't
do.
think so?
Hey, now we gonna get 500 million?
Yeah.
Could be.
He just want a motion to go into all of they documents and paperwork.
Well, they already got Spotify cleaned up the box. I seen that.
Oh.
Yeah, Spotify cleaned up their box.
I was saying that the judges gave him permission to go through all the Kendrick's like paperwork with them and everything.
So, you know, everybody
is he
called
gonna
Drake
do?
corny, and Drake my guy, and I did hate the move. But with them offering 250, I mean, that mean he ain't far off, far-fetched.
Exactly.
And shoot, I mean,
I agree.
250 is enough. But if he want more, go for more. But I just don't see him getting more.
They're
But
not
what's the
going to
point?
because they're not going to expose the whole game in court.
But that's what I'm saying. What's the whole point of him going through their paperwork though? Like going
Oh,
through
the show how they
find
played
what
with
they did.
the numbers. They played with
It's
the numbers.
emotions.
Like they not like us is the number one song in the world.
Yeah, but
Because they made sure
they
it was the
pulled
number one
strings
song
to
in the
do
world.
it. Basically, is what he's saying.
Man, they
But-
was playing that shit on everything.
They was, but think
But they
about
do
it,
that
Drake.
shit
But
all
when you
the
couldn't
time.
hide from it,
But think
keeps
about
you
it, it's
playing on
still
everything.
it's a genius move for Drake to grab a money.
It is because
look, he's gonna
record
win.
labels have been doing this forever.
Yeah, they
They
really
said they were
have.
doing it for Drake.
Yeah.
It's just now it's
I
the
mean,
first
that's
time out.
true, but we can't deny the song was literally
It is.
everywhere.
West Coast.
Like,
But when you
K-Dot,
take an already
all
good
social
song and
media.
then give it help, it's like you made
Of
it live.
course.
So like Drake
Yeah.
was,
If there
For sure.
wasn't,
it made it live longer. And
It
it's like,
did.
y'all gonna make
Yeah.
me spiral out. And it's like, y'all, but his argument ain't even about the song being great. That's cool.
it's not.
It's like they
about-
want to make sure
it's about
of
what
it.
they did.
'Cause
Yeah.
I mean,
to
shit,
make
after
it-
he in the
Super
middle of-
Bowl, it blew
Because-
up even more.
because
he
they're on
had-
the same
yeah, and exactly,
record
even
label.
get him on the Super Bowl. Like that's all people
If-
pull the
Yeah.
strings.
If they didn't do nothing wrong, why they offer him $250 million?
Right.
Exactly.
They're on the same
They ain't
record
giving that
didn't
kind of
do
money
nothing
for the
wrong.
right doing.
They're not gonna offer you some
But
money
what,
like
so what
that
it
if
was
you didn't
is
do nothing wrong.
what Drake is really arguing. It's not even about the song being great or not. It's about the fact that y'all trying to push their beats. Like all they, even not even just that song. Every song he put out, they made sure it hit the top of the charts. They made sure it's the
Yeah, they
field
did it
going.
for him.
So, and make sure that Kendrick win the beat so that Drake, when he's in contract negotiations, they can say, well, you just lost the beat. They really hope Kendrick could take Drake's career so
I
they
mean,
don't
and
have
I
to give him the
get
money.
that too, but I do also, what they do to, push the numbers. But I do feel like just in the heat of everything that was going on, everybody waiting. Like literally, it's like, man, what he gonna do if they? You know what I'm saying? Like we was waiting, so automatically you're gonna have a flood of people that's just gonna be tuning in anyway, just because they want to hear it. They dissecting it, they playing it on everything. So it's like, I mean, I get it, but it's like still. This song is gonna do anyway.
Nah,
Well, if it
nah,
was,
it was.
then-
Why is MG trying to pay him all this
Cause listen,
money?
But I'm
what
just
it-
saying,
when they
though,
took
I-
more money
So he
than
had
Kendrick's even
110
worth.
million monthly
what I'm
listeners,
saying?
and when they took the bots out, he went down to 98. That's 12 million bots right there.
I-
So go
Oh,
ahead.
no, I was gonna say that I don't even think that they're offering him the money to say that they're right. I think that they just don't want nobody digging into everything, all the other bullshit
Exposing
that they've
the game.
done
I
with
don't
all
think
the
they gonna want
artists.
them to
Yeah.
expose the
And
whole
it could be
business.
true, and
Yeah.
I guess, for me, look at it from my standpoint, and like I said, I understand how they manipulate the numbers and they do what they do to get the numbers up and stuff. But I just feel like it's just like anytime Drake would drop something, it's like as soon as Drake drop it, we all like, oh, we gotta go listen.
But
Cole
Drake been
dropped
that
something.
guy. Kendrick never was that guy. You like, oh, Kendrick dropped?
No. I ain't
No,
gonna
don't do that.
He wasn't where Drake was.
But we talking about in the midst
okay,
of the
he's
beat.
never been
in
where
the-
Drake was.
in the- okay, that might be true.
Kendrick
that's true.
fan. I
Yeah,
don't
in
know.
the
I guess
height of the-
Drake
in
is
the
not
height of
the
the beat.
artist that Drake
Correct.
is.
We're
He was
talking
not
about in
commercialized.
the
I
beef.
give
When
y'all
the
that.
beef was going on and they was dropping songs back to back, we were literally waiting on pins and needles, waiting on them to drop something.
Yeah, we
so
were, the white people
automatically.
I wasn't.
But
I mean,
and that's
the
what he
white
said,
people
and that's
have-
what he said, and you might have been, but then they helping you,
Yeah.
they pushing it in your face, so you didn't even have to look. It was gonna come to you, and that's
I
what he
liked it
said.
anyway. I was listening
And with
to
them
it
being
over
on the
and over
same
again.
label and them trying to push Kendrick over him, and then he can really prove that, he's proving that while he's in the
Now
middle of
I
contract.
will say afterwards, yes, after the initial push for it, and it took off like crazy. But I do feel like what kept it going was him going on doing the he did that big concert with Amazon
Back to
Prime.
back.
He did he did the Super Bowl. He did something else like whatever he did
All
this-
that, even
all
like,
of that stuff.
how you
I
get
do
5
feel
Grammys
all
for
of
one
that
song?
Stuff did push it even more in our face because after he did like the other stuff was kind of like in your face, but that damn Super Bowl, it took it to a whole nother level, and it gave that song a whole nother life.
And this how you know when you talking about pulling strings. I just want to correct me if I'm wrong. I heard this, and I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. How many Grammys Nicki Minaj got?
Total.
It's like it's a low number, right?
I have
Did
no
she like
idea.
just
I
get her
can't
first
keep
Grammy
up.
or something? I seen it was a big thing. It was like she the best rapper, and the Grammys stubbing her. I seen it about it, so I don't want to be wrong, but all I want to say is how you get 5 Grammys for one song, and it's hard to get it. It's people who have great careers and don't get a Grammy.
Yeah, Nas has 1 Grammy.
You see what I'm saying?
I
And
mean,
considered one of the
Beyonce
best
won-
rappers
Beyonce
alive
won a
in
Grammy. It was a
everybody's
big deal.
category, and he got 1 Grammy. This man get 5 for
He
one.
got 1 song.
That's
what he's
valid.
saying, though.
For one song, that song was that.
That's
a
valid.
lot.
That's valid.
And you doing that for a song that's giving a man defamation of character. Drake has never been prosecuted as a sex offender, so to go on and call
Nicki
him a
Minaj
pedophile.
has 12 Grammy nominations.
Nominations. And she never won. And she's arguably one of the best.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. How does man
Beyonce did win Country Album of the Year, and that was a deal about her winning. She won Album of the Year or something, and the last black woman that won that was Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
So I know when Beyonce won, that was like a real big deal. They was talking
But
about
he's talking
that.
about
but
one
when this man
song.
got
I know,
one
I know
song
what
get-
you was saying about Nicki Minaj and what
Yeah, so
everybody
Nicki,
was talking
and all could put her easily top 3 female rappers
yeah,
of
for sure.
ever
That's my
ever
girl.
lived, right?
I'm a
Female rappers.
barb.
Not me. I'm
Oh,
not
that
on
ever
top
lived.
3.
I'm
Not
just
top
saying.
3.
Don't
I
just
can
name
maybe
a
give her
bar.
5, but not 3.
Okay, well, not 1 Grammy, and this man get 5 for one song. Like, come on. For one
That's a
song,
valid
that's
argument.
talking about a man wrong,
It is-
incorrectly.
it is a
Defamation of
valid
character.
Well, I know everybody said that
Is it
Drake, like
defamation?
it was a sucker move by Drake.
Drake, is he? Yeah.
But if it's such a sucker
We
move,
don't
why are they
know.
trying to cough up all this money? Because I seen the interview Wiz Khalifa did with Shannon, and he said Drake pulled a Jewish move.
He is Jewish.
Well, he pulled a Jewish move.
He pulled a white man move.
That was
he
smart.
is a white man.
Well, he's about to make they offering $250 million.
Sitting at his doorstep.
I mean,
There's
It
a
was
lot
a
of
smart
people ain't
move.
never
a lot
gonna
of
see
people.
Let me tell you
a lot
this.
of people
Let me
say
tell you one way to win a
business, and
beef.
they don't
Let
necessarily.
me tell you how you win a beef.
Business is
It's when you
business.
lose the lyrical beef, but win it monetarily. That man got the number 1 song and it probably ain't gonna make $250 million. And Drake finna make
That's
$250
true.
million because of his song.
That
is
That's
true.
how you simultaneously
Yeah,
win the
that's
beef
gangster.
overall.
That's a
I'm
good way to
winning
put
$250
that.
million
That's
off
a good
your
way.
song.
Yeah.
Your song.
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah.
I wonder how
Right.
much
Who
money
really
he did
won?
make off this song.
He not 250. He made somebody 200. He made 250. He
Right.
made 500, but he didn't make 250.
Right.
Drake
I know.
getting 250.
Right. That's the difference. Yeah.
That's the difference. That
Yeah.
song made hella. It did a lot for his career.
White
anyway.
privilege.
So y'all think it was a sucker move that he did, or was it
I
genius?
thought that.
I thought it was genius.
Until I found out they really about to give it to him. That means it's some
Yeah.
truth.
I've been saying this since he did it. This is genius.
I thought it was.
I
a
didn't
pro-
like the timing.
I think he
ain't
saw.
gonna lie.
I think he
Sometimes
saw
it-
opportunity.
But
And he took
sometimes
advantage
because
of it.
I
they
just
can settle out of
recently-
court, that don't necessarily mean they guilty.
And let me
That-
say this.
That don't mean that's not what we.
Because I have a
talking
lot
about.
of
I'm
Drake
just saying.
conversations.
But that's not what we talking. We said he saw.
Because I'm a Drake
Hey,
fan.
zoom in on
So
me
But
right
he
here,
said
Biz.
he thinks that it's true. That it's
'Cause I wanna clip this.
that-
It doesn't.
and
He's
always
Drake
It's
hate.
an
said
opportunity. It has
And
to
I
be.
was one
Nobody's
of them
gonna
guys
give
that
this kind
said,
of
why
money.
he suing that make him look lame?
I mean,
But
some
if you
people do
ever
like
said
they
a
do
man
wanna
getting a
shut it up.
$250 million
$250
payday is a
million
dumb decision, you talking out the side of your neck and out the bottom of your motherfucking ass because you stupid as hell to think that's stupid. That was a smart move, Drake. I don't
It
care what
was.
that beef is, what people feel
He
about
saw
it.
an
or feel
opportunity
about
and he
you,
took advantage of it.
and you did right. And
I don't think
anybody
nobody
in
else
their
would've
mind said
saw
they would
that
take
opportunity.
$250,000 opportunity.
I'm not
Puffy
rooting
or
for the
maybe
white
$250
man.
billion opportunity. Go be post somewhere else.
I'm not
I
rooting for the
didn't
white
think
man.
that it was a smart move at first because I think mainly because I'm not a Drake fan. I think Drake's a crybaby, and I think because of the time, and I was like, oh, you pulling a whole move. But the more I thought about it and the more I talked about it, I was like, actually, it is a smart
And
business
once you
move.
see
It
that he
is.
can actually win. I mean, he's some truth to what he said.
Yeah,
That was smart.
yeah.
Even if they did it for him.
I thought
He gonna
it
get
was.
y'all the one time y'all don't do it for him. I want y'all-
Get your money.
I seen 50
Nigga.
say he's like, yeah, they doing it.
Yeah.
But they also did it for Drake.
Yeah.
But now y'all ain't doing it for him and y'all finna pay.
Yeah.
$250. If he can get more, that's great, but I'm cool with $250.
I still
I don't
like
think
they
Drake
not
worth
like
$250.
us.
So that's even more than what
Drake
they
worth about 400.
Hey Siri.
This is a Googling show. We just gonna Google everything.
Oh man, what are you worth?
150.
That's it.
Nah, you right. You might be right. That was in 2019.
Yeah, go to this. I think he worth way. I know
Yeah,
he
he
worth
might be
way
worth
more.
Your life
That don't
alert
even be
going on.
right anyway.
Nah, that's
It'd be enough for me.
Oh, it's time to take your,
I
your
won't know how
vitamins.
much.
It's time to take
It
your
gotta be
vitamins. That's what his alerts keep going out. He didn't take vitamins
I
at
don't
the right
take
time.
vitamins. I don't take vitamins.
You come every morning at 4 o'clock.
Mhm.
You take vitamins.
I don't. I eat food and drink water.
Flintstones, one a day.
Take
I
it.
wish I had that
Geritol.
dedication. Okay, Ashton Hall.
I don't take it. What he worth? What he worth in 2025?
250.
Yeah, so that's what they offer.
So then they giving
He
him
about
his
to
net
double up, bro.
Yeah.
They giving him his net worth.
And
So he could
Kendrick
be a
Lamar
half
worth
a bill.
140, which is big to
It
be
is.
just Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
That's big. Because
To
Drake
be
been running
just
shit for
Kendrick
that.
Lamar.
Yeah, because
Kendrick
Drake been
Lamar
running
is-
for almost 20 years, 17
Yeah.
years straight.
I
Drake
know,
been number
but
one.
Kendrick Lamar, like hit a shit too.
No,
Yeah.
but okay, listen.
Drake
to be
was on some rough
$100
record
million
deals, though.
What I'm saying about Kendrick gonna have too much else on. To be $100 million off music, that's great. So that's why I said to be Kendrick Lamar, because you can't name too many rappers that's $100 million off of there unless they
True.
done did something legendary.
True.
And I don't think he did nothing legendary. I don't even know how many diamond records he got, but like Nelly did something legendary.
Kendrick?
Yeah,
I
diamonds.
fuck with Kendrick.
How many diamonds he got?
He ain't got no diamonds. There
That's
ain't a
what- that's
handful of rappers that
legendary.
got diamonds.
That's what I'm saying. And then half of rappers ain't really $100 million up without like business ventures.
Yeah,
Artists, yeah, that's
Kendrick
true.
is like most.
There's a lot of guys that went diamond and ain't have.
That's
True.
what I'm saying. That's a lot. So
I don't
that's why
know.
I'm
I
giving
just
him
know
his
I
props.
like
didn't know
they
he was
not
worth
like
140.
us.
Yeah.
And it had. I know a lot of that wealth been coming in the last couple of years. With that beat definitely
Yeah,
turned them
I'm
up.
sure.
Yeah. Well,
Look, Drake.
I don't think he needs luck. I mean,
I mean, I guess-
That's on him, balling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, he'll be half a billion.